Hello, everyone. It's so good to see you again. Welcome to this virtual clubhouse here at Gilda's Club. I'm Melissa Budzinski, and I'm on program staff. And today I have with me Kim. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Kim Malin, and I am the Noogie Land Coordinator. So I work with the little people at Gilda's Club.
Great, thanks. And Kaylee?
Hi guys, it's Kaylee. I miss you all and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the virtual world today.
Great. And Kaylee works with our youth, our school-age youth groups in grief and cancer support. So we're so glad to have the two of you with us today. And all of you out there in Facebook land, we're so glad that we're able to bring these family workshops together and share them with you. Today we have a book reading, How Are You Peeling, and then a craft. And we did list on the website, on Facebook, all of the supplies that you might need for this craft. And there are a few handouts there also that you can access. So if you have any questions about that or any thoughts or comments as we're going, we also have Hannah, who is off screen. Shout out to Hannah as our technical support, and she'll be able to monitor all of those comments. So Kaylee's gonna read a book, and then Kim's gonna show us a craft to do, and then Kaylee's gonna talk a little bit about how to manage our feelings around this time of COVID and being at home. So with that, I think we'll get started. Kaylee, you want to start?
Sounds great. So like Melissa said, our book today is How Are You Peeling? Foods with Moods. It's written by Freymann and Elfers. How are you feeling? Happy, sad, feeling blue, feeling bad? Can a gentle, smiling friend try to cheer you up again? When you have to wait because someone is late, are you bored, jumpy, worried, grumpy? Excited as the minutes pass, now your friend is here at last. How are you when friends drop by? Was someone new, a little shy? Don't belong, not for long. Feel secure or not so sure. Amused, confused, frustrated, surprised. Try these feelings on for size. How are you feeling? When you're attacked, do you react? How do you feel when someone is mean, timid, bold, or in between? When you're angry, do you pout, whine, cry, scream, shout? Feeling sorry and ashamed or embarrassed to be blamed? Jealous? Disappointed too. When you are hurt, who comforts you? so many smiles, can you decide who's feeling safe, who's feeling pride? We're tired, need a kiss. Do you know anyone like this? Do you let your feelings show? Who do you love? How do they know? When how you feel is understood, you have a friend that feels good. How are you feeling?
That was great, Kaylee. Thank you. I just love the creativity of the using all the different folds and everything and the vegetables and how expressive they really are. That's really cool. Thank you for reading that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So if you haven't gotten your supplies together, that is okay. It's all right to do that a little later. We are actually recording this, and so it will be on our Facebook page and on our YouTube channel, and you'll be able to access it as many times as you'd like. So next is Kim, and she is going to show us some great crafts for this. Kim?
All right, everybody. I hope you're ready. Like Miss Melissa said, if you don't have your materials, you can always play this video again and gather them. But I have some crayons or markers. I have a glue stick. I have some scissors, and I have some magazines and some paper. If you don't have paper at home, Miss Kim got really creative and I cut apart a cereal box. And I have a piece of cardboard that I can make my faces on. So what we're going to do today is we are going to make some faces to show some of the emotions that you heard about in that book. How are you feeling? And you can also think about how are you feeling today, or how have you been feeling during this time that you are at home with the people that you love in your house. So I know that everyone probably received one of these, and it shows some different faces and some different feelings. So we have happy and sad, and we have scared and silly and tired and mad. So you can do your craft any way you want. Maybe you want to try it a couple different ways. So you could draw your own picture. Maybe today you're feeling, I know when I woke up this morning and I saw the snow outside and there wasn't any sun, I was feeling a little sad. So I am going to draw a picture of how I felt this morning when I saw the snow. So I'm going to make the snowflakes up here, and I'm going to make sure I have all my important parts on my face. And I'm going to put a little teardrop right under my eye because I was feeling a little bit sad when it wasn't sunny this morning. But now that I'm talking to you, I'm feeling a little bit happy. So I might take another piece of paper, or even on the back side of this one, and draw a happy face. So you can do that. Or Miss Kim has some, I showed you my magazines. Maybe you want to look for some faces in a magazine that show happy or sad faces. And I have a little girl right here, and she's looking a little maybe excited or happy. And I know if you look through magazines, you can find lots of different emotions. Maybe someone is looking nervous in a picture, or maybe someone is looking scared, or maybe someone is looking a little bit anxious in a picture, and you can cut out their heads and tape them or glue them all over a paper, and then you can Yeah, I have mine glued. I used my cardboard from my cereal box this time, and I have a happy face right there or an excited face right there. Another fun thing you can do, and this will turn out so funny, is if you go through your magazines and, whoops, just a minute, you find a face, and maybe you find a whole bunch of faces and you tear out that picture, and then you cut around the eyes, cut out the nose, cut out the mouth separately. And I have some right here. I have a big nose, and I have two eyes, and I have a mouth right here. And I'm going to glue them on to, I'm going to glue it onto my cardboard because I'm going to make a collage of all different kind of faces. So I'm going to start by putting my eyes on. And maybe you can even glue them in funny directions. If you're picking angry, maybe you can put your eyes on a little bit of a slant and really show an angry face. I'm going to do that with my eyebrows because when we are angry, sometimes our eyebrows get very funny and they kind of crunch up on our face. So I'm going to make my eyebrows look like that. All right, so I have two eyes and my eyebrows. I'm going to put my nose on next. And then I'm going to do something very funny. I have a mouth that is looks sort of happy. You can't really tell if it's happy or sad. I'm going to glue it on upside down and see what that does to my face. So I'm going to put it upside. Oh, that looks so silly. And here is my face. And then I'm going to take a marker and I'm going to draw us like an oval so it looks like a real head. Whoa. Unfortunately, my head looks like one of the green peppers from the story, doesn't it? So you can do it any way you want. The point is, have fun, be creative, and when you're all done, you can sit down with your grown-up and you can talk about the different faces and when maybe you have felt those emotions, because we all feel different emotions every single day. So it'd be a good time to talk to your grown-up about these pictures. So I hope you had fun, and I hope you continue having fun and make all kinds of crazy faces. And I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.
Thank you so much, Kim. Those look like a lot of fun and a great way to start discussions. And I want to just add that we just make sure that we've talked to our adult in our house about the use of the scissors or the use of the magazines, and to make sure that everyone is okay with that. And then and have them help you maybe gather those supplies that you might need. And what fun that could be. We would love to see your creations. And if you want to take pictures of them, you can either email them to any of us at Gilda's Club, or you can post them in the comments on this Facebook page. And let us know if it's okay to share them or not. We would love to see them. So that's really cool. Thank you, Miss Kim.
You're welcome.
Miss Kaylee, how would parents use this craft and this book as a way to really talk with their kids or help their kids if they're feeling pretty intense emotions?
Right. So today in our book and our craft with Miss Kim, we heard many different feeling words. So it's really important that we use those feeling words to start conversation and ask each other how we're feeling. And it can be simple statements like, actually, how are you feeling? Or for parents, we might recognize in ourselves or in our own kids, based on their energy or the things that they're saying or they're doing, that their brains or their bodies are telling you that they're feeling anxious, worried, or nervous about something. So before we get started in this whole process, I want to just remind ourselves about emotions in general, using kind of 3 different maybe points to start with. And the first one is that it's okay to have any feeling that you're having, and that's normal. The second point is that we're going to have more than one feeling often, and that's good too. So making sure that we're recognizing the multiple feelings that we might have about one situation. And then 3, if we notice that ourselves or even our kids are having a hard time keeping their emotions in control, even with strategies or different things, to always reach out and ask for help. So those are kind of the 3 basic parts of just understanding and knowing feelings. Today, we're going to talk about one more specifically and different strategies that we can use. So if we could just maybe pause for a second and think about a time that we felt anxious. For younger kids, maybe we want to think about times where they felt worried or nervous, or a combination of the two. Think about how your mind or your brain felt and how you also experienced that emotion within your body. Maybe it's in your legs or your arms, your stomach, in your heart. So as you think about that, and maybe you'll do this later with your family, you can talk through that and share that situation with each other. For today, we'll talk about different strategies that you can use that will help calm your mind and your body when you're experiencing anxiety, or for younger kids, noticing in their body maybe some nervous energy or some worry. So some things that we like to use at the clubhouse or that other people have shared are things like being creative, just like what Miss Kim's craft today. We can be silly and we can be creative with our feelings. And those are great tools and great ways to start conversation. So you could use the craft today, or any craft or artistic expression, to express your feelings and start to talk about them through your art. Other ways could be journaling. If kids aren't old enough to write, you can draw those things out, or maybe use different pictures and stories, or different faces and stories to identify and to talk about feelings. Other ways to help yourself to calm your mind and body is to do some relaxation, maybe go for a walk, do some form of exercise, listen to music. Maybe you just need to take a nap or watch a movie, do some of your favorite things. But the key is to always reach out and be willing and open to talking to others that you trust, or reaching out for support. One thing to remember is that these strategies are great. However, if they don't help relax your mind or your body, it can also not be very helpful. So the idea of these is to know yourself and to be willing to try different strategies until you find one that works. That's kind of the exciting part about all of this, is we're all individuals and we know ourselves, and as parents, you know your kids. So find one that might stick for you. What I would love is for you to be able to share with us on the comments on this post different strategies that you and your family have maybe tried that work for you, or if you have one that hasn't worked but you think it might work for somebody else, share it out. As we're in this together and we're here and we're staying home and safe and hopefully healthy, it's important that we can use each other to be able to support our community in finding healthy strategies when we're feeling anxious. Personally, I would love to be able to see them and try them out for myself. Miss you guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Kaylee. That's great. What great ideas about strategies and ways to really help us manage all of these feelings that we might be having during COVID and stay at home. It's just really great. Also, for parents, I think that they could do any of those strategies, or initiate those strategies, or initiate that craft. On our Facebook page there, one of maybe even 2 of the handouts are a feelings chart. And often kids have a hard time, wouldn't you guys agree, have a hard time expressing verbally how they're feeling, or getting sort of figuring out what is it that I'm feeling right now. I mean, adults, honestly, I have a hard time doing that sometimes. So you could even put this chart up and you could point to it, or you can make your own chart, like with what Kim was doing, you could make all of the different feelings. And so then people could say, just point to how you're feeling today and let me know. And that way, it's a way of connecting in, of doing an evaluative moment of how are things going for my child or even myself, and then be able to apply one of those strategies to it. And also, I love that 1, 2, 3 that you did, and that absolutely feelings are normal. Their feelings are normal for adults as well as children. We just happen to have more strategies usually to help us deal. So we really have to guide the young people in our lives to help them to do that in a positive, healthy way, to tap into that and express and support themselves. And then to reach out for help. If you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling like you just don't know what to do next, please reach out for help, your school systems or your friends. And Gilda's Club is here for you. We're open from 9 until 5. We're on the phones. We are actually hosting a lot of Zoom groups. We're going to launch our Zoom teen group this coming week, and we want to do more of these family workshops together. We have lots of classes that are going on, yoga, meditation, exercise classes. Please just look on our website. We also are sending out an e-blast. If you want one, you're a member and you want an e-blast and you haven't been getting it, let us know or email us. Please just contact us. We're happy to help and be of as much support as we possibly can. We hope that you're all staying safe and well, and we're looking forward to the sun coming out and it warming up so that we can get outside and at least enjoy our backyards, and hope to see you all soon. Take care.
Bye.